There were a lot of questions today about yesterday's comments from Vice President Mike Pence concerning funding for Workhorse and its bid to take over the General Motors Lordstown plant. We told you about this yesterday at 5. New tonight, among those asking the questions was First News anchor Stan Boney. He's live in the newsroom with what he found.
Well, Vice President Pence was in Lancaster, Ohio yesterday. He was there for the ribbon cutting of a new Magna seating plant. Afterwards, he was asked by reporters about the GM Lordstown plant, and this was his answer.
Well, as you know, after GM made that announcement, President Trump made it clear that we wanted to see GM do better. We're very pleased that they stepped forward. Workhorse, I learned just this week, secured the financing to move forward to keep jobs in that community. And we're going to.
Now, after talking with several people today, it was determined that the vice president may have misspoke. No one knew of any new developments this week that secured financing for Workhorse to move forward at the GM Lordstown plant. What the vice president may have been referring to was $25 million that Workhorse secured in June to help with its production this year of its electric vehicles.
Well, I think he got mixed up on some money that was released last month. I talked with General Motors about it, trying to find out, and they have indicated they have not heard anything, that they don't believe it's any new money. And as right now, there's no indication that there is money, that the funding has been totally secured.
And that was State Senator Sean O'Brien, who showed up with fellow State Senator Mike Ruley. Together, they will be in Cincinnati on Friday to talk with Workhorse officials about their plans for the GM Lordstown plant. Now, Workhorse is the Cincinnati-based company that makes electric vehicles, including electric vans. The U.S. Postal Service is considering replacing its fleet with electric vehicles, and there have been discussions that Workhorse may make those vehicles at the GM Lordstown plant. But so far, Workhorse lacks the money to get it done and also the U.S. Postal Service contract. Live in the newsroom, Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.